Good evening. I'm Dr. Whitlock, Vice President for Student Affairs, West Georgia Technical College, and on behalf of CEC, Coweta County School System, and West Georgia Technical College, their prospective boards, faculty, and staff members, I would like to welcome you to our commencement ceremony. Let us pray. Dear Lord, we thank you for today. We celebrate this day with our graduates. We gather here to celebrate their accomplishments, both academically as well as personally. Let us not forget all of our many blessings. We're thankful to the college and for the schools which have given these graduates a safe place to learn and a strong foundation to build upon. For the teachers and the instructors who have shared their knowledge and their expertise. For their families and the friends who have cheered them and supported them every step of the way. Help these graduates to fulfill their rightful places in the greater West Georgia region, and we look forward to all of their future successes. We give you all the glory. Amen. Amen. I would like to welcome Mr. Whitlock, CEO of Central Educational Center.
Thank you first to Kathy Nixon and the Nixon Center for this beautiful setting, and to Dr. Lynn Schinbeck and Center Strings for this beautiful music. Thank you very much. Good evening and welcome to the 24th Annual CEC West Georgia Tech Commencement Ceremony. This Coweta event having originally been begun by the first commissioner of the Technical College System of Georgia. It's my privilege to represent the joint venture that includes West Georgia Technical College, the Coweta County School System, and local business known as Central Educational Center. We're delighted that you're here. As the ceremony continues, we're reminded this is a very special event for these graduates. Their hard work, your support through the years have caused them to be celebrated in a very special way tonight. Please join us in making sure the words and actions of each and all of us here tonight show the highest level of respect for these grads. They've earned the admiration of us all. A number of special groups have joined us this evening. Without their support, we wouldn't be here tonight. Please hold your applause until these special guests have all been recognized. Please stand as I call your group, and please remain standing until all groups are recognized. Members of the Coweta County Board of Education, please stand. Members of the Board of Directors of West Georgia Technical College and members of the Board of Trustees of West Georgia Technical College Foundation, please stand. Members of the Board of the Noonan-Coweta Chamber of Commerce and members of the Board of the Coweta County Development Authority, please stand. Members of the Central Educational Center Board of Directors, please stand. Members and leaders in local government and state government and those in our federal government, please stand. And we want to recognize and thank military veterans and first responders. Please stand. Please join me in applause. West Georgia Technical College faculty and staff and Coweta County School System faculty and staff collaborate to teach dual enrolled and adult students in Coweta County at the Coweta campus and at Central Educational Center. Their great work is a key reason these grads are here tonight. If you're a West Georgia Technical College instructor or West Georgia Technical College administrator or West Georgia Tech employee at the Coweta campus or at Central Educational Center, please stand. If you're a Coweta County school system instructor or administrator or employee at Central Educational Center, please stand. Please join me in applause. Thank you to Dr. Julie Post, President of West Georgia Technical College, and to Dr. Evan Horton, Superintendent of the Coweta County School System, for your commitment to make our partnership among the Coweta County School System and West Georgia Technical College so successful. Students, this night's an honor for you. Your colorful graduation gowns represent the fact that high school students and adults succeed together in West Georgia Tech classes in our community. Thank you for your good work. You will soon be titled graduates. Students, please stand.
Thank you, Mr. Whitlock. Nothing tells the success of CEC better than our students sharing personally how enrollment at CEC and West Georgia Technical College have impacted their lives. This evening, we welcome two students, Mr. Rico Lane, Dental Assisting, and Miss Lily Carello, Cosmetology, to share a bit of their stories with you. I would like to initially welcome Miss Lily Carello.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to express that I am deeply honored to have the opportunity to speak to all of you tonight and to celebrate such a monumental moment for all of us. Today, we gather to recognize the hard work, dedication, and perseverance of each of these students. We stand on the threshold of a new chapter, ready to shape our future and dive into the unknown, which, if we're being honest, is pretty terrifying. Adult life has bills, taxes, and loads of laundry. But seriously, as we reflect on our time here, we can be reminded of the valuable lessons we've learned inside and outside of the classroom. We've had to overcome challenges, think outside the box, and learn the true meaning of commitment. I am beyond lucky and grateful that I have the opportunity to be a part of the cosmetology program through West Georgia Tech. For many high schoolers, school can be dreadful and draining, but schools like this are what make students excited for class. Getting the chance to go to a school where I can practice my passion and showcase my talent is an incredible blessing and privilege. Our program for most of us has been more than just going through the motions to get a good grade or to get our license. It has been a journey of self-discovery, growth, and caffeine-induced days. But amidst the chaos, we've created bonds that will last a lifetime. We've built friendships based on experiences, inside jokes, and the mutual understanding that sometimes you just need someone to empathize with over a failed experiment or assignment. I would also like to express that throughout my time here, I have been blessed with teachers who have inspired me, challenged me, and encouraged me when I felt like giving up. Gail Devers once said, "Every accomplishment begins with the decision to try." We all owe it to ourselves to become everything we've dreamed of being. However, we cannot do that when we're filled with self-doubt or the fear of failure. Failure and self-doubt are bound to happen when you're learning, but letting that stop you from living out your dream is a choice. Patience, resilience, and commitment create an unbeatable combination for success. Every single person in this room is capable and has potential to do extraordinary things. You just have to be willing to sacrifice the habits, friendships, and situations that are standing in the way of your success. As I reflect back on this past year, I am so thankful that I stepped out of my comfort zone and faced the fears of going to a new school and trying something new. I've learned that growth and comfort cannot coexist, but challenging yourself allows strength and confidence. My instructor always reminds us not to take a shortcut just because we want to be finished with something. Although sometimes I definitely blow it off in the moment, I've come to realize that there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Every person that willingly decided to join any of these programs, most likely has an end goal that they want to reach. I encourage all of you to take your time and efficiently complete your work. In the real world, we cannot take a shortcut to get the proper end result. Whether you're finished with your program and going into the workforce, or you're still in the midst of your program, you'll get out of this what you put into it. Everything you do now is for your future. You don't want to look back and know you could have done better. As we step out into the world, let us be equipped with the values instilled in us from our time here: integrity, resilience, and the commitment to excellence. Let us remember that every setback is an opportunity for growth, and every obstacle is a chance to demonstrate our resilience. As we venture out to pursue our dreams, let us not lose sight of the bigger picture, the impact we can have on our communities and on society. Let us not only strive for success, but for the betterment of humanity. In whatever chapter may come next in my life, I am committed to using my education to make a positive impact on the world around me. I am extremely passionate about cosmetology and am eager to direct my passion towards impactful pursuits that will only advance my personal and professional development, but will help people look their best, feel their best, and have a smile on their face. As I close, I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to the educators who have guided us along our journey. Thank you for your guidance and patience, even when we've asked, wait, what are we supposed to be doing, for the 100th time? Your dedication to our growth and unwavering belief in our potential has been the guiding lights that has shaped us into the diligent, confident, and slightly sleep-deprived individuals that we are today. I would also like to thank all of the parents here tonight. We appreciate your support and your simple head nod and smile when we show you what we've done in class for the 3rd time. Your love, sacrifices, and encouragement has been the foundation in which we've built our dreams. Your sacrifices, whether big or small, have paved the way for our success, and for that we are eternally grateful. Finally, to all the graduates, congratulations. As we prepare for our next chapter, let us remember to laugh often, especially at ourselves, dream big, and never underestimate our potential. I have no doubts that each and every one of you will go on to accomplish great things. I hope that your future is bright and you continue to inspire, innovate, and make a positive impact on everyone around you. Thank you.
Awesome job, Lily. That was great. Alrighty, I guess I will go. Hello, family and friends. I hope you are all having a wonderful time at this graduation ceremony so far. I wrote a speech for today's ceremony, and it is called Believe in Yourself. Let's explore the meaning of the phrase, believe in yourself, because we all love to use it, but it is sometimes overlooked. As some of you may know, my name is Rico Lane, and I am extremely honored to come up here and share a little bit about myself. I completed the basic and advanced dental assisting class during my high school journey. It has always been my dream to become a dentist. A smile gives a person confidence and can brighten up an entire room. So having the ability to create that for someone is the most humbling and rewarding thing you can do. That is why I have such a love for dentistry. One of my favorite quotes from Dr. Grazit says, "Medicine is only for those who cannot imagine doing anything else." My goals and plan for the future did not come overnight, and it definitely did not come easily. If it did, I don't believe it would be worth fighting for. My instructor, Ms. Kim Nolan, always hints at the fact that there are a few things you just can't learn from a textbook, that you have to live through, to see, to be fully entrenched in. In order to truly grasp a topic, you must live and experience it. This is where the belief comes in. I am standing up here today with a college diploma, a great amount of knowledge and resources, stories that will last me a lifetime, and an amazing job that will more than prepare me for my future goals in life. And none of this would have been possible if I just simply didn't believe. I remember junior year before I was enrolled at West Georgia Technical College like it was yesterday, envisioning this finish line before it even existed. I did not care if the class was going to be difficult or virtually impossible. I didn't let that fear consume my mind because I knew I had no other option. That imaginary finish line was calling my name, and I believed this was going to be the most fruitful path for me to take. And as I stand up here today, let's just say that finish line isn't feeling so imaginary anymore. But it doesn't stop here, family and friends. Opportunities tend to multiply when you start believing in yourself. Every second, every step of the way from where you are right now until you cross the finish line depends on you and your thoughts. Because keep in mind, some people are too busy to pat you on the back and tell you how great you are. You must have enough self-belief to move forward and take that leap on your own. Because in the end, you're the only one who will be sprinting across that finish line. I will leave you with this. It is okay to start small when creating the building blocks toward your future. Design those small wins that keep you moving and keep you going when you feel like giving up. Because for you, giving up simply isn't an option. That is not your reality. Trust me, you will have more waiting for you. And one day, when the world looks back at this class, people will see how we showed such strong dedication and belief to conquer the things we wanted. Thank you for your time, and I want to encourage my graduating peers to continue your passions and follow them wherever they may take you. Thank you to my mother for always having my back, and I hope you all have a great night.
Thank you very much. Dr. Charlie Cheney is a great supporter of our West Georgia Technical College Dental Assisting Program. He has led our advisory committee. He's volunteered with our Coweta Samaritan Dental Clinic. And tonight, Dr. Cheney asked that we make the following presentation. For his leadership skills in dentistry-related activity through active participation in class, the dental assisting program, involvement in student organizations, and engagement in the local community, Dr. Charlie Cheney and Complete Dental Arts present this scholarship to Mr. Rico Lane.
I'm not sure how any of us are going to follow that. Good evening. I am Dr. Julie Post, the president of West Georgia Tech, and I'm absolutely honored to be here with you all tonight. And congratulations. Thank you. I mean, we need to give them all the applause all night. It is my honor tonight to introduce our keynote speaker, Ms. Jen Cook-Mason. Ms. Mason is Vice President for Human Resources at Freyr Battery. Freyr Battery is a Norway-based manufacturer that is opening its first facility in the United States right here in Coweta County. We're excited about the electrification and energy storage industry coming to our area, and even more so, the employment opportunities it will bring for our students. Ms. Mason is responsible for developing and executing all aspects of Freyr Battery U.S. People Strategy in support of the overall business plan and strategic direction of the organization. She leads the culture efforts, human capital compliance, talent acquisition, talent management, and compensation and benefits, as well as diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging efforts. And I'm not sure how someone does all that. With 25 years of experience, Ms. Mason has extensive knowledge in and a strong passion for company and culture and change in talent management. She has held previous roles with Ford Motor Company, General Electric, Covidien, Spray Products Corporation. She holds a Bachelor's of Art degree in Human Resources with a minor in Psychology and a Master's degree in Labor Relations and Human Resources from Michigan State University. She has held various volunteer board positions throughout her career, most recently serving 3 years in leadership roles for the Chester County Human Resources Association. Ms. Mason has a passion for mentoring talent by sharing her insights and broad industry exposure while at the same time learning from their fresh, innovative perspectives on human capital management. Finding the right talent at the right time in the right place is what she considers to be one of the most rewarding efforts in her field. Please give a warm welcome to Ms. Jen Cook-Mason.
To the esteemed faculty, guests, and most importantly, the remarkable students, let me extend my deepest gratitude for having me here tonight and the privilege of addressing you on this momentous occasion. And thank you, Dr. Post, for the lovely introduction. Allow me a moment to offer a glimpse into my journey. Originally from the heart of Michigan, my upbringing was shaped by remarkable individuals. My mother, a former nun and educator, and my father, an automotive engineer. Their influence, coupled with the joys and hardships of family life, laid the foundation for the person I am today. Yet, it was the early experiences of loss and adversity that taught me the most. I lost my mom at the age of 7 and my grandmother a year later. I spent most of my life as a single mom of 3 girls, although I just got married in April. Thank you. I am passionate about fitness and wellness, and this all stems from my desire to ensure my children have their mom for as long as possible, since I was not granted that luxury. I experienced abuse as a young adult, and this has led me to be quite introverted. But it also has built my empathy, my courage, and my ability to overcome any difficulty that approaches me in life. I'm also a bit of a tree hugger, and with a 25-year HR career under my belt, I am now proud to lead the U.S. human resources efforts for Freyr Battery, a company heavily focused on renewable energy and sustainability. Sharing these personal details isn't arbitrary. It's about presenting my authentic self, which is integral in understanding who I am professionally and personally. In my professional journey, I've come to cherish 2 fundamental principles that I believe are essential to realizing our fullest potential. First, prioritizing the human aspect of the workplace. And second, aligning our careers with our innate selves. In the realm of HR, nurturing talent stands as one of my paramount responsibilities. Throughout my tenure as the U.S. VP of HR for Freyr, I've devoted considerable effort familiarizing myself with the training and educational opportunities available in Coweta County. I must admit, my interactions with Mr. Whitlock often leave me awestruck, as the programs and prospects extended to the students in Coweta County are truly fantastic. These initiatives empower our youth to cultivate specialized skills from an early stage, enabling them not only to advance in their careers, but also make a meaningful impact on the local community and beyond. Your educational accomplishments are nothing short of commendable, showcasing your unwavering dedication, drive, and ability to thrive. However, as you continue to hone your technical proficiencies, I implore you to also recognize the intangible factors that can profoundly influence one's career trajectory. Through my years of experience, I've come to realize that success isn't solely determined by technical prowess. It's equally important to cultivate traits such as effective communication, adaptability, resilience, and the one thing I find most critical, emotional intelligence. I'm deeply passionate about advocating for the integration of emotional intelligence into organizational frameworks. It's not merely a workplace competency. It's a fundamental aspect of navigating every facet of life. The roots of this concept trace back to discussions between Peter Salovey, a distinguished social psychologist who now serves as president of Yale University, and John D. Mayer, another psychologist and professor. While painting a house discussing research on cognition and emotion, they concluded and documented in an obscure journal that smart decision-making requires more than the intellect as measured by traditional IQ. Daniel Goleman, a psychologist, author, and science journalist, took their article and brought it to the forefront. EQ is now a worldwide movement. It's all about human interactions and brings things like compassion, empathy, and wisdom to organizations while also proving to deliver bottom-line results. We're naturally drawn to workplaces where emotional intelligence permeates leadership and team dynamics. However, it's not enough to passively seek out emotionally intelligent colleagues. We must actively cultivate our own emotional intelligence By doing so, we contribute to the establishment and preservation of a culture where emotional intelligence serves as a bedrock. Let's delve into the essence of emotional intelligence. At its core, it's about gaining insight into your own emotions, empowering you to manage and address them proactively. Once you've mastered this internal equilibrium, you can extend this understanding to your daily interactions with others. By adeptly perceiving and responding to the emotions of those around you, by empathizing, supporting, and loving them, you forge deep connections built on trust. And yes, I deliberately emphasize the word loving. I firmly believe that cultivating a culture of care and compassion within our organizations is essential for unlocking our collective potential. When individuals feel genuinely valued and supported, they're empowered to excel beyond expectations. Sounds easy, yes? Well, societal norms make emotions uncomfortable, especially in the workplace. Why is it when asked, "How are you?" often the response is a short answer like, "I'm fine, I'm well." Most folks don't answer, "I'm actually doing quite terrible," or "I just survived yet another panic attack." An honest answer may lead to discomfort on the person with that emotion and the person hearing about that emotion. However, by not talking about it, what could be a slight moment of discomfort that leads to a stronger understanding of one another can now lead to longer-term discomfort and potentially resentment. Ultimately, having emotionally intelligent teams helps build a shared mutual understanding across the organization. This lends itself to stronger relationship building, allows individuals to feel more psychologically safe, the ability to bring one's entire self to work, no matter how that is defined, and ultimately, when an organization has this as a foundation, productivity naturally ascends to new heights. I'd now like to shift gears and explore the profound impact of aligning your career with your passions and innate abilities. Consider this. We dedicate a significant portion of our waking hours to our jobs. Assuming 8 hours of sleep, which based on my love for wellness, I highly recommend, we're left with 16 hours per day, of which at least half of that is spent working. How we choose to invest this precious time holds immense significance. Allow me to illustrate this point using insights from my own family. My husband started as an electrical apprentice in northern England, working in the shipyard. He moved into the paper industry and then into the electrical safety industry. As an individual, he is competitive, a multi-Ironman participant, a problem solver. He tries to fix everything on his own, a decisive risk taker. He moved from the UK to the US without much thought. He is ridiculously adaptive. If the weather changes, he's got every type of jacket in the back of his car. And finally, he is engaging. His welcoming and humble personality lends itself to where others want to follow him. All of these personal characteristics, I believe, are what led him to achieve what is now the third CEO role of his career, and 2 months into his new job, the organization is hitting record numbers related to their KPIs. All the while, he's just doing what he loves and is doing it by being his innate self. I do have 2 stepchildren who have amazing stories, but I'll speak to the 3 of our children who were born under my watch because I know them inside and out. My eldest, at the age of 19, is quite spiritual in nature, has a passion for crystals. She's intuitive, smart to the point that she does research and creates PowerPoint presentations selling me on what I need to buy her. And she has learned through watching my career that she absolutely does not want an office job. She's studying to be a field geochemist. My middle daughter, at age 11, spends several hours each week at the dance studio, has weekend competitions and recitals, all while ensuring she maintains straight A's and a clean bedroom. She's the most organized, mentally strong, genuinely emotionally intelligent, studious, disciplined, and compliant daughter I have. I'm not saying out loud she's my favorite. With all of that said, she wants to become a professional dancer. Many parents harbor concern when a child wants to pursue a career in arts and performance. If my daughter chooses to commit, I know she has the strength to push herself physically and mentally to achieve her dream. She has the emotion to ensure her dances are not just seen but felt, and she has the motivation to truly study her craft. And I'm not just talking about how she's finished all episodes of Dance Moms. And my youngest daughter, who is 9, also loves to dance, but is just not quite as passionate. She is curious. Her latest curiosity about an upcoming move we are making is, do they have ice cream there? She's persistent, especially when it comes to her persistence on always having sweets within arm's reach. She's always looking to experiment. She's the one finding out if Sharpie markers will actually work on her bed sheets and how putty and slime interact with her bedroom carpet. And she knows how to use her network. She is wonderful at finding ways to ensure the rest of the family caters to her daily needs, also known as bossing us around. She wants to be an entrepreneur. And more specifically, she wants to own a dance studio and an ice cream shop. Clearly, the ice cream passion comes from her love of anything sugary sweet, and the dance studio allows her to continue to engage in dancing, but I'm convinced that the real motivating factor is to hire her sister, the professional dancer, to teach so she can continue to use her network and boss her around into adulthood. Now that you've gained insight into my family dynamics, I trust you grasp the essence of my sharing. My aspiration is that each of you embraces a career path aligned with your passions or innate talents. The conventional notion of work often evokes feelings of drudgery, a mere means to an end. Yet if we align our careers with our intrinsic abilities and characteristics, work transforms into something far more delightful, a source of joy and fulfillment. With all of that said, for parents, educators, community and business leaders, we all need to do our part. We often emphasize the importance of developing skills that individuals lack. But let's not overlook the value of nurturing existing strengths. Envision an environment where individuals operate within their natural strengths, supported by high emotional intelligence. This synergy would elevate productivity and enhance human satisfaction levels. Isn't this the ideal scenario we all aspire to achieve? Congratulations again to all of the graduates, and thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mason, for joining us tonight, sharing your words of wisdom, and helping our graduates understand the value in finding your passion. As a director of dual enrollment at West Georgia Technical College, I hope that dual enrollment has enabled many of our graduates to find just that. So we hope that this is a jump start to you getting your career in an area that you love and that motivates you. Dr. Post, we're going to get the party started here. Dr. Post, on behalf of the West Georgia Technical College faculty, I am pleased to present to you the candidates for graduation, each having satisfactorily met all requirements to receive their respective technical certificates of credit.
All right, on behalf of West Georgia Technical College Board of Directors, the faculty, staff, and administration of this amazing institution, I accept these candidates for graduation and ask the faculty marshal to present them by program to receive their technical certificates of credit.
As we read each name, we would like to remind our guests that tonight is a special time for everyone and for all of our graduates. So as graduates are presented, please be respectful so that everyone's able to hear their names clearly and celebrate their accomplishments. Also, students, don't forget you're going to take a picture, okay? So you're going to come up and take a picture. They don't want to just shake your hand. They want to take your picture too. Okay. Air Conditioning Technology, Braxton Carlisle. Automotive, Mason Billett. Demetrius Dudley. Grayson Gilmore. Nathan Greer. William Jordan. Dylan McMahon. Jeffrey Robinson Jr. Austin Rutledge. David Stull. Guy Waggy. Andrew Welsh. Brecken Wheeler. Dental Assisting, Mackenzie Anthony. Mackenzie Barber. Karsten Favors. Bailey Gray. Summer Lane. Hannah Langley. Iris Lopez Diaz. Smruti Masuria. Kanisha McGee. Addison Meese. Kelly Ann Morrill. Madison Newsom. Rico Lane. William Oxford. Mackenzie Tucker. Early Childhood Care and Education, Dariah Andrews. Tynesha Clark. Mariah Huff. Antasia Sinkfield. Precision Manufacturing, Sebastian Cassis Tibigwe. Joseph Foudy. Gavin Grant. David Gomez. Danny Horn. Ben Kendall. Colin Meehan. Bryce Oswalt. Riley Parker. Walker Pelfrey. Briar Roberts. Nurse aide, Yelena Alford. Atariana Allen. Sophia Anderson. Erica Arnold. Kenya Davis. Gabrielle Diaz Leon. Aldeni Diaz Alas. Lily Fox. Luciana Grady. Emily Horner. McKenna Kirby. Adara Lambro. Zoe Laurie. Brianna Moreland. Marley Peebles. Amy Ramirez. Asia Robinson. Mary Savio. Hallie Shelnut. Olivia Suarez Walden. Ken Summers. Chloe Tasson. Summer Walters. Salon and Spa Support Specialist, Leah Beckham. Gracie Bennett. Courtney Cambass. Lily Carrillo. Jemiah Hurd. Shakira Harry. Sanaya Jordan. Michaela Keith. Marilyn Mendez Pedraza. Kirsten Morales. Jacqueline Ramirez Ocampo. Roxana Ramirez. Camelia Rosser. Asiana Smith. Kimberly Celise Franco. Riley Strickland. Nada Trujillo Rodriguez. Michael Beaver. Joshua Ballou. Hunter Bowen. Blake Brewer. Joseph Cox. Hayden Duvall. Gracie Hayes. Tucker Hudson. Jeremiah Johnson. Byron Jones.
Do you want me to say the whole thing? You want me to say your whole name?
William Jones. Cabot Key. Dustin Lunsford. Jackson Lunsford. Adam Lupins. Brady Marshall. Toby Maynor. James Howard Mullen III. Savannah Phillips. Emily Rivera. Shane Robertson. Kylan Rowland. Bryson Stevens. Dylan Strickland. Josie Velez Maldonado. Cameron Williams. Aiden Wolfson. Aiden Wynn.
All right, we have 2 final traditions to do. Are you ready? First, stand up. By the authority vested in me by the State Board of the Technical College System of Georgia, and by virtue of my position as president, I hereby declare you to be graduates of West Georgia Technical College. All right, now, for the last tradition, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. All right, you may be seated. I realize I'm standing between you and the door, and I don't know if there's cake or what's going on after you leave here, but I do have a few words to share. First, I want to thank Dr. Horton and Mr. Whitlock, because without the partnership that we create, the opportunity that you have so importantly taken advantage of would not be here. That opportunity for you to get ahead, to get ready for a career, and to be sure that you're prepared all before you walk across your high school stage. So we are proud of you for making the choice, for taking advantage of the opportunity, and then for succeeding at it. So congratulations again. All right, lastly, I know that you have figured out where mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandma, sister, whoever has been your support network is. So I want you to find them in the crowd and throw them a kiss, a wave, a hug, and say thank you. Just remember that you have many more years of needing that support network, so never forget how important it is and how much you should respect it. And my last little word of advice is that, as I said, you're now graduates of West Georgia Tech. Please make us proud. Make wise choices and decisions. Be alumni that challenge and champion all the things that you've learned to be a great asset to the workforce or in the future education of whatever you choose. Please let us know what you do in your future endeavors, because we really care and we do want to know all the awesome things you do after you leave here tonight. So I offer you one final congratulations, and we will go ahead and close this party out. Thank you all for coming.